morning. We're out on a little shakedown ride prior to our trip in a few days' time. So I'm just ironing out a few niggles, if any. I was coming out yesterday, but the winds yesterday and the rain. But today's not bad. Well, this morning's good, and it's supposed to fade after dinner, so I thought I'd get out early, sharpish. So just, yeah, a little shakedown ride, not far, just to make sure everything's working as it should be. And I've got a slightly different setup, but I'll show you that when I find somewhere suitable to stop. As you can see, a slight change of how I carry my bike packing gear. So this here is a rucksack. It's an Altura 30 litre waterproof rucksack. This is going to serve me better for when I use the train, because as I said earlier, this is a shakedown ride. I'm meeting Ian on Wednesday and we're starting the Leeds Liverpool canal from Liverpool first, heading towards Leeds. But yeah, I've opted for this system because when you're using the train, I can take it off, use it as a rucksack, makes it life much easier getting stuff on and off the trains. I've also changed the front roll bag, another Altura. This is an 11 litre one, which is probably 6 litres more than what I had on before, which was just a little bit too small. And as previous, I've got the frame bag, so what I carry in there, I've got power banks, my waterproofs, bits of tools and stuff like that. In the big bag at the back, the 30 litre one, I've got quite a lot of stuff in it. My sleep system, mat, pillow and that type of stuff, cook system, head torch, power bank, spare clothes, got a little bit of food, got my coffee, my stove and stuff like that, and obviously my tent is in there, my big Agnes, which is what I'll be hoping to take on this next trip. And the front one, that has, like as I said, my sleeping bag in, I've got my down jacket in and stuff like that. I think my tent pegs are in there, my actual tent poles for the big Agnes, they fit nicely in there, and they're just the standard size ones. Yeah, so there's my waterproof. So I've got a little mini rucksack there. That's the rain cover that can go on this. Yeah, so a few tips if you're thinking about using the train for going bike packing. If you need to get to a location using public transport, i.e. the train, obviously book your tickets in advance. I use the Trainline app. It gives you the option to add your bike on when you're booking your train, whatever train you're going on. If there's no option, clearly that means the train's already got enough bikes on it and it won't let you book it. So book it well in advance is my opinion on that one. And then make sure you get, because you can't get a e-ticket with the bike, you've got to print them off and you've got to put like a little voucher on your bag, which is basically for the bike, just to say that you've booked the bike on, stuff like that. Make sure you arrive at the station early is a good one. Speak to the station staff, ask them where's the best place to stand for when put my bike on, because if it's an Avanti one, they'll need to open the door for you. If it's Transpennine, you can get on yourself. If you're using Northern, you don't need to book on. It's a first come first serve basis. So I think you can only, certain ones you can only get 2 bikes on. Sometimes you can get 4 on. depends on the guard. So I prefer the option of being able to book your bike on this. At least you know you've got a guaranteed spot then. Yeah, so make sure you speak with the station staff, get in the right place for when the train does turn up, and then get on as quick as you can, get your bike on. I normally, when I'm on the train, speak with the conductor who comes through and just tell him where you're getting off at, just to make sure somebody's going to be there to meet you, because as I said, the Avanti ones, they have to unlock the doors especially for you, so you know you want to make sure there's somebody there, otherwise you'll be getting on to the next station. And also get yourself there in time on arrival into the station, you know, a couple of minutes before you arrive at your destination. Get you there with your bike ready for the off. Don't be flipping still sat in your seat as you're pulling into the station. You'll be leaving it far too late then. And obviously keep your tickets, because you'll probably need them to get out the station at the barriers, you know, so yeah. But yeah, I've used the train a few times. Me and Ian regularly use them to meet up and do trips, and we've had no issues. You know, it's a bit hairy at the time, but usually it's okay. Yeah, so that's just a few tips that I use for, you know, for train travel, just to make life a bit easier. You know, just being organised, pre-planned, get there in good time, speak to the station staff, stuff like that, and things will be, you know, they'll be okay. You get cancellations and there's nothing you can do about that. You know, you just speak to the staff. You might have to rebook on another train, or you'll just they might let you on, just tell them to go on the next one, whatever. Speak to the conductor, and there shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, so we're all set. This is just a bit of a shakedown ride. As I say, I've changed the setup, how the bike handle's slightly different with the with that backpack on, and the front pack was a little bit heavier than my last one, so it's slightly different, you know, how it feels on the handlebars. But all in all, it's not too bad. So yeah, next time you will see us, we'll be on the Leeds Liverpool canal, and let's hope we have a bit of weather like this, which is just what we want. It's been absolutely awful for everyone in the country, I think. So hoping things settle down and we get a decent 2 or 3 days on the canal for an enjoyable trip. See you soon.